네, 저희 초대장 먼저 볼게요.
네.
Hello, 안녕하세요. First of all, Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Seollal. To celebrate Seollal, I would like to invite you to my residence so that I can introduce you to one cultural item of Indonesia, that is batik. This is what I'm wearing today, batik shirt. In Korea, traditions are also very important, and I appreciate very much especially the Hanbok tradition, and I think we can find some similarity in terms of culture and tradition between Indonesia and Korea. So please come to my residence. It would be a pleasure and an honor to welcome you.
대사님 의상이 인상적이에요. 그러니까 이게 지금 바틱 전통 공예법을 살려서 만든 의상인 거죠?
근데 바틱이 옷을 말하는 건 아니죠? 바틱이 정확히 뭘 말하는 거예요?
바틱 한번 찾아볼까요?
네.
바틱이 인도네시아 전통 염색 기법이라고 해요. 그래서 지금 제가 이미지를 좀 찾아봤는데 그거 한번 보실래요? 되게 화려해요.
패턴이
너무 예쁘다.
되게 섬세하고 어쨌든 이게 다 수공예인 거잖아요.
네.
너무 신기한데? 아니 이걸 손으로 어떻게 해야지?
그걸 우리가 여쭤봐야죠.
오, 진짜 신기하다.
그리고 우리나라도 물론 뭐 염색법이나 무늬는 아니지만 전통 의상이 있잖아요, 한복.
한국 같은 경우에는 최근에 BTS도 있고 뭔가 블랙핑크도 있고 하면서 세계적으로 그런 K-pop 팬들한테 많은 관심을 받고 있는 것 같아요.
맞아요.
그리고 또 유명한 드라마에서
갓.
갓도
갓이
되게,
엄청 유행했잖아요.
되게
지금.
핫하잖아요. 지금.
맞아요. 근데 바틱은 그렇다면 어느 정도 좀 알려져 있는지 궁금하기는 해요.
바틱 이미지를 찾다가 발견했는데 예전에 문재인 대통령이 인도네시아 순방 갔을 때 인도네시아 위도도 대통령으로부터 이런 바틱 의상을 선물 받았다고.
바틱을 알리려는 노력이죠, 저런 것도 다.
그렇죠. 대사관 차원에서 한국의 바틱을 더 알리려고 하는 어떤 뭐 이벤트라든지 프로그램이라든지 혹시 그런 계획이 있으신지 한번 여쭤볼까요?
지금 인도네시아 대사님이 설날 관련해서 우리를 초대해 주신 거잖아요. 한복 입고 가셔야 되는 거 아니에요?
제가요?
네.
네, 그러면 한복을 입고 그날 한번 나타나 볼게요. As a token of appreciation, I decided to prepare a gift for the Indonesian ambassador who has invited us in time for Seollal or the Lunar New Year.
뭐예요?
비밀이에요. 이따 가서 보세요.
비밀이에요?
네.
궁금한데요? 알려주시면 안 돼요?
네, 안 돼요. Though far from perfect, I gave my best shot at wrapping the gift for the ambassador before heading to the Indonesian embassy. The Indonesian embassy is located in Yeouido, Seoul. Yeouido is known to be home to many high-rise buildings, and the embassy, along with the ambassador's residence, are sitting in this forest of tall buildings. This was my first time visiting an embassy wearing hanbok.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Ambassador.
Welcome.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting
Thank you for
you.
inviting us.
And happy Seollal.
Happy New Year.
Please.
The ambassador welcomed us, and His Excellency was also wearing Indonesia's traditional batik clothing. The Indonesian ambassador's residence was impressively spacious with a grandiose design and modern classic style architecture. Beautiful little props and decorations from Indonesia also welcomed us. So, Ambassador, I've prepared a gift for you
Oh, thank
in
you
time
very
for
much.
Seollal.
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You can
Happy
open it up
Seollal.
now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is beautiful. Try to open it carefully. Oh, it's so beautiful. What's this?
It's called 복주머니 in Korean, and I think it could be roughly translated into English as a fortune pouch.
Oh, wow.
The pouch itself is supposed to bring in fortune for you, so you can carry them around, and that would mean that you will be carrying around fortune in your hands all the time.
Keep my money here?
Yeah, that too. That too.
Thank you. This is beautiful. This is a geometric shape, very unique in Korea, and I always like and beautiful colors. Thank you very much.
No
Thank you
problem.
very
You're
much. I will
welcome.
share this with my family, with my wife and my daughter.
Thank you.
They would love it very much.
We would appreciate that. Thank you. So Seollal, or the Lunar New Year, it is largely celebrated by Koreans here. And Seollal is also the time when Koreans take out their traditional attire. It's Hanbok. And what you're wearing, it's made with batik.
Yes, this is batik.
Could you tell us about the batik technique a little bit more?
Well, what I'm wearing, first of all, is from the island of Java, from central Java, because the batik is from that area. And this batik refers to this cloth, both referring to the technique, how you make it, and also the design, the pattern, how you develop this beautiful design for the cloth.
Oh, so I thought it was only for the technique, but it's inclusive, I guess.
Well,
It
both,
refers
yes,
to.
because
Okay,
then
so I
you-
can refer to the clothing as batik as well.
Yes.
The Hanbok is the traditional clothing of Korea, and it's a unique style that dates back almost 1,600 years. From the inner garment to the durumagi, the Hanbok is worn in many layers that wrap around the body. The very first record of Hanbok was found in tomb murals from the 5th century Goguryeo kingdom, tombs known as Muyongchong and Sangyongchong. The outfit from the murals consists of the durumagi, horiti, baji, chogori, and chima, resembling the Hanbok we know today. Its form has changed over time, but the core of the design has lasted to this day. Batik is Indonesia's traditional handicraft technique for dyeing cloth, a word that also refers to the dyed cloth itself. The word batik is a combination of the Javanese word amba, meaning wide, and matik, meaning to dot. Essentially, it means dotting on a large surface, referring to the method of creating certain patterns on a large piece of cloth by using melted wax and dyes. Batik has been evolving in Java since ancient times, with traces of it found in stone carvings in the Borobudur temple built in the 9th century. The traditional method of producing batik is by hand, so it can take months to complete one. Producing batik involves many steps. First, use wax to draw a pattern on white cloth. Dye the cloth using a dye bath. Apply wax to the parts you wish to keep that same color. Dye the cloth in another color using a dye bath. Repeat the dyeing process to make a variety of colors and patterns. The batik is complete once the wax is removed. The final product is an array of colors and patterns that can last more than 100 years without fading. Batik has been designated as a UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity for its high cultural value, embodied in its symbolic patterns and motifs, as well as its regional and cultural identities.
So the patterns, you said batik also refers to the patterns, but do they have special meanings?
Yes, in the old days, this pattern can refer to the your social status.
Oh.
So certain patterns can only be worn by the royalties, for example. There are patterns to wear for special occasion. One thing I remember is there is a pattern called parang. Parang is like a geometric shape. So when military commander went to a battle, he would wear this parang motif. But then if he lost the battle, he would come back home with a motif called parang rusak. Rusak means wrecked, destroyed. So when he came to the palace, the king saw his
Pattern,
the
and he
king
knew.
already knew whether he would be lost or won the battle.
So it seems like there are many different patterns. The more I hear about your story, the more I'm beginning to wonder what batik or other patterns of batik would look like.
Actually, my wife has prepared a kind of mini exhibition, a gallery for you to see. And
Okay.
later on
In the residence?
In the residence. You can even try how to draw some batik design.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Could we do that now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you.
So this is the mini gallery
Oh, wow.
that my wife has prepared especially for you.
There are so many different patterns, Ambassador.
Yes.
The room full of batik fabric and items, which is said to be the collection of His Excellency's wife, was truly magnificent. Oh, and the music.
Oh yeah, this is traditional Javanese musical instruments called gamelan. This is basically percussion, normally played by 15 different instruments.
They're beautiful.
And yeah, the sound is very calming, isn't it?
It is. With the batiks coupled with Indonesia's traditional tune in the background, I was almost fooled to believe that I was in Indonesia.
So let's start with this very particular design. This is actually the gold-plated paint. So there is a golden color. This is a Garuda, the mythical birds of Indonesia. So Garuda meaning this particular design is for the king or the sultan in the palace.
So only the royal family or only
That's
the king
right, yeah.
can wear
because
the pattern.
the color is golden and then there is a big
I see.
mythical bird of Garuda. And these are the more traditional design or pattern.
The patterns look very sophisticated and they look very delicate as well.
Yes, and mind you, everything is done one by one with hand.
That's amazing.
You put